Welcome back to Guilty Pleasures and Guilty Verdicts, where we dish on celebrity gossip that's too hot for the tabloids, but just criminal enough for a podcast.
That's right, we're your bestie detectives, solving absolutely nothing, but loving every scandalous minute of it. This week's episode is extra juicy. Lil Durk is in more legal hot water than a soap opera villain. And only Kim could turn a home robbery into a trending news story. Forget Ocean's 11. This is Kim Kardashian's second heist.
Or at least get a reality spin-off show called Keeping Up with the Kleptomaniacs. We're talking frame, fraud, and felonies, people. From Hollywood handcuffs to red carpet breakdowns, we've got all the tea. So grab your popcorn and let's dive into this week's scandalous true crime tales.
Because remember, when it comes to celebrities, it's all fun and fame until somebody calls their lawyer. Welcome back to another episode of Guilty Pleasures and Guilty Verdicts with your host, Life with Brett.
And it's just Judy.
This is episode 2.
All right.
So here we go.
Welcome back, y'all. How are y'all? We see y'all out there. We appreciate your support. Thank y'all so much. Make sure y'all subscribe, like if you're on YouTube, and check us out on RSS and our many other places.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of.
A lot of.
We got a lot to talk about.
Yeah,
okay, so first on the docket is Britney Spears and this knife incident.
Yeah.
They're doing a whole investigation on my girl. Leave her alone.
Why though? I don't understand.
So they're trying to say, you know that video where she was dancing with the knives? They were saying she put herself in danger. But like, she's a grown woman, and it just goes back to leave Britney alone again. And she's a free woman. She's not in the, what is it, conservatorship? Conservationship or something like that? Like,
I don't know.
I forget the word, but it's a word where like your parents can literally take over you as an adult.
Oh, she was under something.
Yeah,
like
but now
that,
she's
though.
free. So like, why is there an investigation with her dancing with knives? I did a recreation of it. I thought it was cute. Yeah, I was about to say.
Cool. Like,
even if it wasn't fake knives, like,
leave Britney alone.
Leave Britney alone. That's all we gotta say about that. Okay, what we got next?
All right, next on the docket coming in is Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez appeals his court conviction. Apparently, they said he got this appeal, and I think the appeal is going through, and they're gonna let him out.
No, that he's pushing for reduced.
Are you sure?
He's pushing for a reduced
I
trial.
swear I seen something. Hold on.
Yeah, we looking up some facts. But if y'all didn't know about the whole Tory Lanez, back in, was it like 2020 or 2021, something like that, Tory Lanez shot Megan Thee Stallion. He didn't shoot her. Apparently he shot the ground, and the ground is where it bounced off, you know, physics, science. It bounced off, and the bullet fragments had, you know, got to Meg, because it's hot freaking metal, like bullets. So it, you know, messed up her leg, and she wasn't gonna say anything, but it was a lot of riffraff with her friend, and it was just a whole bunch of, and it caused her to come out, and the whole world was against her when she came out on him. It's still controversial to this day. A lot of people are still either Team Tory or Team Megan. It's kind of ridiculous. Yeah.
I mean, like,
hear women out. I mean, that's just point blank. Like, men do get angry. Everybody gets angry. People act and don't think. And you can't like be like, well, I'm a famous person, so give me some leniency. We watch true crime all the time. Nobody gets leniency in this day and time.
Okay, so this is what I had seen to make me say that statement.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah. So
many folks misinterpreted this court development online. I just seen that.
Yes.
Right here, yeah. His appeal gets crucial clarifying update. On October 23rd, his legal team filed a petition, a habeas corpus, which will result in a federal court's deliberation, eventually ruling on whether or not the state is lawfully imprisoning him or not. Then the court on October 25th that they will consider both this habeas petition along with the Canadians artists appeals, pending appeal, and previous motion.
I had wanted to read the
official, yeah.
Yeah, I have it here. I got it here.
There you go. She has the habeas
the habeas corpus
division 3.
Yeah.
Okay, you can go ahead and read it.
In Reed Daystar Patterson on habeas corpus, the court reread and considered the petition for writ of habeas corpus filed on October the 23rd, 2024. Good reason appearing, the petition will be considered together with petitioner's pending appeal in case number B331774 and the prior petition for writ of habeas corpus in the attorney case number B333805, which is now pending along with the appeal. The Attorney General is directed to serve and file a preliminary response to the current petition for writ of habeas corpus on or before November the 20th, 2024, discussing whether an order to show cause should be what he said? Discussing whether in order to show cause. Look, cause.
I mean, it is but
cause should be issued regarding the issues raised in the latest habeas petition. Petitioner may serve and file and reply within 15 days after filing the preliminary response.
And he filed. And they're saying, like, the reason why in the court document it says good reason appearing is because the internet confused it and misinterpreted that he was getting out. So they're saying, in addition, I don't know if y'all know Megan, the reporter, the main lady that's been reporting everything for Megan. Her name is Megan Cuniff. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name, sis. She said, also relate that the Attorney General's office already responded to Tory Lanez's primary appeal motion. They once again called to attention a main piece of evidence against him. His phone call to Kelsey Harris from jail on July 12, 2020, after the shooting. So, when people need to know, when you appeal things, they're going to possibly bring in new evidence.
Yeah. I mean, like,
they're bringing evidence from, like, jail calls, from, like, other prisoners.
My whole thing is, it could be from even social media.
It could be like somebody like, oh, did y'all see this? Like, when you appeal, you better have your stuff right. Because they're going to pull up everything.
My whole thing is, stop trying to reach out to
Kelsey and the friend
and the friends and stop trying to do that stuff, because at the end of the day,
anybody, not celebrities,
it's gonna put you in more stuff.
Yeah,
it's
celebrities, regular deeper, people, like call your family members. Yeah. Don't tell them too much.
Don't call nobody.
Keep it cute. Keep it classy. Especially if you're innocent. But that's the problem. They're not innocent. When you're not, we're not gonna get into that. But yeah. Well. We'll see how that comes out, and y'all will be first to hear it here. Next on the docket, we have Mr. Controversial himself. Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Yeah.
Has been in some recent legal woes, okay? So it says that controversial rapper Tekashi 6ix9ine was involved in another legal incident this week, as details surfaced regarding an altercation at a Florida gym. It says his security team allegedly attacked a man, which led to a police investigation. Given his past criminal history, I don't know if y'all know, he's been in and out of jail for like different random aggressive things. It's been very odd.
Ever since he got robbed. Ever since he had got robbed and beat up, he's been
trying to show his masculinity, I would say.
But my whole thing is, ever since he lost weight too, he's been on a different wave, I should say. Like, he's been trying to show he's more like tough.
Macho.
Like, for some reason. So I don't know, like
Nacho Libre.
He's letting out that what do they call it?
I don't know, a tiger or something.
And that's that
rainbow tiger, because he loves rainbow.
No, that's not what I was going to
say. I know you weren't going to say that, but that's what I was saying.
The rainbow tiger is crazy though.
All right, what's next on the docket, sis?
Next on the docket is Blueface.
Whoa,
Blueface,
baby. I'm sick of that name.
Jeez. Yeah, I had to block them from my
I'm so sick of that
from
name.
my Twitter.
I'm
and
glad Krishan is got herself
Instagram,
real good in Christ, and my girl is going to church and stuff like that with the little baby.
It's not gonna last long.
Wow, I hope so. Let's pray.
I hope so, because
Let's pray.
if Blueface comes out, she
might
relapse.
Yeah, that's a
Anyways,
relapse. Okay,
let me get into
let's get to
the article. Rapper Blueface is under fire after a viral video showed him allegedly throwing money at a woman in a demanding manner at a strip club.
Yikes.
Critics have called out the rapper for his disrespectful behavior, with social media buzzing over the incident. Blueface has faced multiple legal battles this year, and this latest controversy adds to his problematic public image.
So if you're on YouTube, we'll put the visuals if we can. If they're not too explicit, we'll put it.
He has too much going on.
But he has too much going on. I just feel like he has very. I mean, you see his. I'm not trying to be funny, Miss Carly or whatever his mom's name is, but you've seen the family.
It's very dysfunctional.
It's very dysfunctional. So I'm not shocked about this Blueface news. I don't know if y'all are shocked about Blueface news.
I mean, like I'm not gonna say like that's not the only dysfunctional black home in America.
I mean, it's not the only dysfunctional home, period.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of dysfunctional homes. But it's a point of just learning. And I feel like he hasn't learned. He's gonna be
he has to do better. My whole thing is he's already incarcerated.
He has like 2-3 kids now. Like, is his second child?
I think 3.
Yeah, 3. Because he has 2 with
Jaden.
That little bitch. I'm sitting
like
Barbie.
Jordan.
Yeah, whatever.
Jordan
her
or
name
Jaden.
Yeah,
whatever her
Jaden.
name.
I think it's Jaden.
Yeah.
He has 2 kids with her and then 1 with Krishan. So like. And apparently, apparently this is not a sidebar.
Yeah, apparently they're saying that Krishan, that might not be his baby because they're
Krishan's ex-boyfriend.
Yeah, Krishan's ex-boyfriend came out the other day, and he was basically stressing the fact that he want to be a part of Junior's life
because he feels like
she won't let him
because he feels like he's Junior's father.
Yeah, he said it could be a possibility, but we're gonna put the still right here so you guys could hear what he has to say.
Yeah, and then we'll also put the picture of the baby, Blueface.
Oh, we're gonna do it like a Murray episode. Oh God. Oh God.
Only here. I'm just kidding.
Is he the father?
Let us know in the comments. Cause woo child. Okay, next on the docket, my love.
Whoa.
We should have talked about this last week. It's a daily. I was gonna say daily, weekly.
One more though.
I know. I was looking at them too. Got little snacks. It's a daily little weekly thing. I feel like.
What?
About what the next segment is. So I'll read a little snippet. Young Thug's YSL trial update, y'all. So if y'all don't know, Young Thug is a rapper and he was incarcerated, I think like 3 years ago? 2 years ago?
2 years ago.
It's about to be 3 years coming up. And they have him on a racketeering charge. RICO, if you will.
RICO.
So this says, this week's significant updates came from Young Thug's YSL RICO trial as prosecutors continue to present evidence linking him to gang-related activities. Thug's trial has been one of the most watched legal battles in hip-hop, definitely true, with fans eagerly following every update. His defense team is pushing back against the charges, calling them exaggerated and discriminatory. And I just feel like this case really just influenced Atlanta rap today. Even with, we have a reaction channel where we talked about, where we did his album and we also did Gunna's and like the whole response to that and the whole Gunna versus Young Thug beef and just how it's been influencing just hip hop, especially Atlanta hip hop culture. Like it's definitely something to see as somebody, a lover of hip hop, I would say.
If anything, I don't want to touch up. I don't want to talk about that.
Come on.
I don't want to talk about that.
Come on.
This isn't a reaction channel.
But we are reacting to their crime.
Okay.
We got
When it
three
comes down to Gunna and Jeffrey, I should say.
His name is Jeffrey. Young Thug, by the way.
I feel like Gunna has paid so much homage. Gunna has proved his innocence to the utmost. Everybody else has turned their back on him. YSL Woody, all these different other
Or bad.
people. So it's just a lot going on when it comes down to that case. It's just a lot of disloyalty. And it shows, like, I feel like he's the only one that showed.
But I mean, that's why he's innocent and got out. I'm not even trying to be funny, but like, I feel like
He's going through it though. That's one thing. And I just want them, my whole thing is they know it's a lot of bull crap behind this case. There was something what happened with the judge probably like a month ago, and the judge was telling the prosecutors like they need to seriously get the evidence down pat because they're coming with a lot of bull crap and it's not sufficient.
It's a lot of song lyrics.
Yeah, it's not sufficient evidence. Like,
they're doing the same thing how it was like with Snoop Dogg back in the day, and like a whole bunch of rappers back in the day where they were taking their songs and saying like, well, you did this, and they're like,
but as of right now, they're gonna do the same with Mayu. So we're not even gonna talk about that.
That's coming up next.
That's coming up next.
That's coming up next. Well, further.
Yeah, further down.
Further down. But I just, yeah. Prayers up for Young Thug and Mariah. We always talk about Mariah. We always talk about Mariah DeSantis. I love you, girl. I want better for you, but I know you in love. But I just don't want to see you spending all your time holding him down like
wasting your time.
Because we really don't know when he gonna get out, sister.
Excuse me, guys.
Yeah, we're a little parched. We really don't know when he's gonna get out, sister. And if you don't know, Mariah DeSantis has been dating Young Thug for 3 years now. They celebrate their 3 years this year. And she was saying how she said she had to see him, you know, this is the second year she had to see him behind bars. You know, just imagine dating somebody for 3 years, but they've been incarcerated for 2 of those 3 years. Like, he's been in jail.
I would have loved.
Let us know what you would have left in the comments. I don't know. Depends on how much in love, but they just met and then he got locked up. So, I would have left too.
Okay.
Next on the docket.
Next on the docket.
Free Young Thug though.
Coming in is Kanye's financial scandals. Yes.
Oh. Mr. West?
Yeah.
Okay. So what's going on with Kanye?
Yeah. Kanye is facing new financial scrutiny after reports surfaced about unpaid workers and lawsuits tied to his controversial Yeezy brand. This week, the former staff members claimed they had been paid for months. They had not been paid for months.
Oh my God.
Adding to Kanye's ongoing legal and public relations troubles.
So Yeezy has been under, if you don't know Kanye West, I would assume you would know Kanye West.
You was mad at them Jewish men.
And he's been. And he ever since, I'm not even trying to be funny, ever since he's been coming out and saying things like that, his life has been like
depleting. Yes. But my whole thing is, how are you gonna feel some type of way about the people that are not cutting you the deal that you want, and you not taking care of your people that's working underneath you? That's crazy, Kanye. Like,
that's insane. You have
pay
to
these people.
But it also comes down to, I follow Yes Jules. She was working on some of his projects, and I think she was one of the first people, I put her up here, to come out and say like, I worked on a project and you didn't credit me, you didn't pay me. And then I saw on Twitter all of his fans would start like hoe shaming her, like, you wanted to fuck Kanye, all this like that. And she was like, bro, like, I just want my money, I just want my respect.
What?
And ever since then, like, she completely like changed her like brand, I would say, because she was very sex positive, and now she's more like toned it back a lot. And I've noticed that from her. And I love that for you, girl. I love enlightenment. But it's just interesting to be somebody to see that happen and then hear this in the news that like he's not paying a bunch of y'all. Like, Kanye,
that's
please.
crazy.
Kanye, please.
So it didn't just. I don't know. People just
Let me
biased,
see how
if
much
anything.
is the company worth.
Yeezy worth enough money, you know?
And that was worth enough money, but I just want to see, like,
Yeah.
I ain't even put the Z, y'all.
It's the iPad. The censoring is so bad.
Yeah. Apple, we're looking at you. Okay, Adidas said its decision to continue selling Yeezy merchandise helped to achieve an operating profit of 268 million euros. But that's in euros. But they said they dropped.
You know how much euros is to
Yeah,
US?
it's still higher. It's low inflation. But I'm still saying, like,
Euros are enough money. That's a pound, my girl. Pound.
pound is insane.
Yes, pound.
Pound.
Pound out of pound. Like,
Pound.
I can't even explain it. I think pounds are supposed to be the most valuable currency.
I think so, because it's
That's
an
anything.
original. Pounds to dollars. Yeah, 1 pound is $1.3.
The fuck is a dollar in America?
I mean,
We
they
gonna
said
cut that out. But
no. I mean, we're not, because they've been said the dollar is losing value. But
yeah,
we can go to a financial literacy course next. But anyway, Yeezy pay your. I say Yeezy. Kanye pay your people, because God don't like ugly, and you a Mr. Christian man. God don't like ugly.
Mr. Christian,
and
he
you reap
missed
what
the
you sow.
future. He missed the everything.
Mr. Kirk Franklin won't.
Mr. Rapper,
All of
Mr.
it.
Everything. Like what? How you gonna be a preacher and
reap
a rapper?
what you sow, and you know that. You read the Bible. I'm sure. I hope you making gospel music now. I would hope you read the word. You don't do that to people. So that's all we gotta say on that. I'm gonna pray for you.
Okay, next.
Speaking
on the
of,
docket,
this leads right into it.
Next on the docket is Kanye's baby mama.
Oh,
Kanye's ex-wife.
don't get us, Kim, because she don't like that.
I'm
sure
sorry.
She don't like that.
I'm sorry, but they're divorced and separated. They're not.
So you
together
are a baby
anymore.
mama.
So that's his baby mom. That's not his wife anymore, because he's with Bianca.
Bianca. Okay, I guess I'll read a snippet about what's going on.
Yeah.
With Kim. Okay, so reports emerged this week that Kim Kardashian narrowly avoided, y'all, a potential robbery attempt at her Malibu beach home. Security noticed suspicious activity near her property, causing heightened concern given her past dramatic robbery that happened in 2016, remember? Mm-hmm. No arrests have been made, though, but her team is taking additional precautions. So we'll put footage of her, like, Malibu home so y'all can see whatever, but... And I guess, like, the past footage of the Paris robbery, when they released that footage, that shit was so, like... I was scared.
My whole thing is, right? Why they want to go for people in like Beverly Hills? Why not go for them? Okay, wait.
Wow.
Damn. I was gonna say, why not go for them at their secluded away homes? Like, why? The
okay, you saying not the home, but that's why they got her in Paris.
They did.
And that was sad. I saw the video. That was sad. Like, you could tell she was shaking. Like, to point and be like, over there, take that shit over there. I would have been the same way, bitch. I would have been
take everything I know.
Take it. And you want the nipple rings? I would have took these out too.
I'm telling you.
Like, yeah. So Kim, I feel for you, because nobody wants to be in your home and not feeling safe in your own home. Like,
yeah, y'all.
Especially like having valuables, being who you are, and having your children there too.
Kim Kardashian, like. Kim Kardashian
like
Kim Kardashian West.
You're right,
still.
Kim Kardashian West still,
because she still uses the West, like.
And now she's an actress. Like we could even talk about her.
she's really a mogul.
She's really a mogul.
She's an actress, lawyer, model.
She started
like
as Paris Hilton's bestie.
Yes.
That was her
Kim
first
Kardashian Kim Kardashian was one of the top first hoes in the White House, for real.
Yes.
And she came in and she had that lawyer shit under her belt.
Speaking of White House, make sure y'all vote this year.
I think she went to school at Harvard too. I think she got her lawyer.
Did like a little,
I think she got her lawyer degree from Harvard, if anything.
I don't think she got a degree.
No, she got a degree, bro.
I thought she went straight to the bar.
Nah, she got a degree behind it.
I'm pretty sure she went straight to the bar. Because a lot of lawyers were saying, like, damn, how can that's privilege for you just to, like, take time to study. Hold on, let me Let's verify, y'all.
Yeah, let me see.
Let's see.
Because I swear she said she did the.
So apparently she's in law school currently. Don't know what law school. They're not releasing what law school. She's been training since 2019 to be a lawyer. She passed the baby bar in 2021, and she plans to take the California bar in 2025. Most recently, Kim, like you said, visited VP Kamala Harris at the White House in April. And yeah, she made her acting debut in American Horror Story, which I love American Horror Story. I have to watch this season, this year. So that's what I'm like, and she owns Skims. So like, from being a bestie and your dad being a lawyer.
She was also in the White House when Trump was in office too.
Yeah, advocating for the people that was unlawfully incriminated. So yeah, Kim, you doing the damn thing, and we're proud of you, girl. So keep shining, keep making an example for your kids. Get your security up though, because people are a little crazy.
Okay, Russell Brand is facing sexual allegation charges.
Jeez.
Yes. So the article says Russell Brand faced fresh allegations this week of sexual misconduct from multiple women, sparking major backlash and calls for investigation. The comedian and actor, who was once married to pop star Katy Perry, has denied the claims. These revelations follow several accusations that have surfaced in the past, putting his career and reputation at stake.
Yikes.
Wow.
So hold on, let me look at the allegations.
Damn, yeah, I want to see those.
So back in October 2nd of 2023, they said he was facing accusations of rape, sexual assault, and emotional abuse over a 7-year period. 4 women are alleging sexual assaults between 2006 and 2013. One woman alleges that Russell Brand raped her without a condom against a wall in his LA home.
Whoa.
We were just talking about stealthing. It's kind of crazy. She says Brand tried to stop her from leaving until she told him she was going to the bathroom.
But that wasn't stealthing. He raped her. He raped her.
Without a condom, yeah, that's not something. But I'm just saying we were talking about stealthing.
Yeah.
Without a
adds to
condom.
it. Adds to it.
Yeah. She was treated at a rape crisis center on the same day. A second woman in the UK alleges that Russell Brand assaulted her when he was in his early 30s and she was just 16 and still in school. She alleges he referred to her as the child during an emotionally abusive and a controlling relationship. Looking back, she says he engaged in behaviors of a groomer.
Whoa.
Next, a third woman claims that Brand sexually assaulted her while she worked with him in LA. She alleges she repeatedly told Brand to get off of her, and when he eventually relented, he flipped and was super angry. She says he threatened to take legal action and if she told anyone about this. The next woman has alleged being sexually assaulted by Brand in the UK and him being physically and emotionally abusive to her. So this was in 2023 of everybody doing like the recap of his charges, but now he has more coming out. Right now, more women are speaking out. And
so he has a history of just assaulting women.
Being a piece of shit. So
in all forms. Jeez, wow.
We say this here, what's done in the dark always comes to the light. You can't think you're going to get away. Somebody's going to speak up. Nobody's going to just keep being a victim of you. Somebody is going to seek freedom. And I applaud all the women that's speaking up because that's a sense of relief and being free and finally telling your story. So I applaud everyone that's doing that.
Definitely.
Because that's big to do, especially when somebody's a celebrity like that and being threatened. Like, you know who I am. And my whole thing
is like having just a backative, because it's like maybe you thought you were the only one. Like having that backative, yeah. Like okay, there's more others.
I'm not crazy.
Let's do this together. Like
it's not just me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Russell Brand, you will see your day in court like everybody else's. That's all I'm going to say. Next on the docket, speaking of courts, and you will see your day, we have Mr. Harvey freaking Weinstein. So if y'all don't know who Harvey Weinstein is, we'll tell y'all about him. But we're talking about him today because he was diagnosed with bone cancer. Sorry for the people with bone cancer, but Harvey Weinstein. We could care less. But we're going to talk about the Harvey Weinstein trial and everything, just to recap if others don't really know. Because honestly,
sick man, bro.
He's a sick, I was about to say a sick B word. Okay, so we're going to get into it. This article came out in 2017. Harvey Weinstein paid off sexual harassment accusers. Sorry, y'all know how New York Times, they pop up with the ads and it's like, girl, I get it. But like, let me see this article right quick. Okay, here we go. He actually tried to get a retrial, but it's moved to next year. He hired a private investigator. His sex crime charges are based in Manhattan, actually. So we talked about this last week with Diddy. It's a bunch of New York cases coming up because of the law where if you've been assaulted, I think some past years you now have the freedom to speak up. I think it was a law removed where you couldn't mention any crimes, but now sex crimes are now being mentioned because of the new law, and a lot of people are speaking out because there's some sick people in the celebrity sphere.
There's sick people in New York City.
Sick. Sick. If you don't know, former response. Okay, sorry, this is somebody different. Yeah, it's a bunch of us. I'm like, they're pulling up everybody's sexual harassment cases. That's why I'm like,
about to say, girl, what is you?
What is this? I was reading. I was like, what is this? But yes, if you don't know, his case was overturned in 2020 when he was convicted of rape. And as we said last week, Harvey Weinstein was the initial person that started off with women coming out with the Me Too movement. Harvey Weinstein was assaulting, raping, just doing a bunch of sick, weird things to women in the Hollywood sphere, making them feel like they had to sleep with him to get a role, this, that, and the third, or to work somewhere, lights, camera. He was doing just weird things to women to make them feel like you had to get where you need to be. And
if you don't such and such, then you're not
going to be on this movie. You're not going to be this. Wow. And he's a prominent person. He has a bunch of movies that he's worked on. I'll mention like the most prominent ones. I'm not really.
I believe it was like Shakespeare something. Really? Some Shakespeare something in work on. Let me see. From what I remember.
Yeah, Macbeth. You're right. Wow, he worked on Scary Movie. Wow. Chicago. I love Chicago.
This all his movies that he did?
Yeah.
Kill Bill?
Kill Bill.
Wow.
Venom.
You's a big blood clot man.
The Great Debaters.
Is that Scarface down there?
Where? No.
Nah, I thought that was Scarface.
Nah. Zack and Miri Make a Porno.
The Maryland movies?
Piranha. The King's Speech. Fruitvale Station. Django. Wow. The Butler with Lee Daniels. The Hateful Eight. Lion. Yeah, he has a bunch of movies, and it just from the movies we told you, you can just see how prominent he was in the industry, making women feel less. And shout out to the victims that you finally get your justice. And Harvey Weinstein, you're seeing your day in jail, and you're seeing your day in health wise too. So
sick. I think personally, he should stay in there. He shouldn't see the light of day if he end up.
I mean, he might try to do, like what most prisoners do when they have cancer in jail or prison. Like they might get released early because of that. And his conviction was already overturned.
I don't think that's gonna happen in his case. I don't think so. No matter how much money he got, it might go stay in there.
I would hope he does. I pray he does. If not, then I pray that.
If not, they're gonna let him out probably in like 2 years or so. They're gonna
if he's still alive.
They're gonna make it go down to the
harsh.
craziest stage. Probably stage 3, stage 4.
It'll probably wait till it gets more aggressive, and then they're gonna release him. And bone cancer is hard, so he's reaping what he sows. And
I wonder if his bones is breaking.
I don't know. Your bones become brittle. That's probably really harsh in jail.
But isn't that like osteoporosis?
I mean, yeah, it is, I believe. But let me look up the correct form of cancer he has, actually, because I think it's a very specific cancer. Not that we really give a damn, y'all, but
yeah, I don't care.
We really don't. We're just doing this for y'all.
All abusers should stay in a jail because that's where you belong.
He's in Rikers, so
yes.
He has chronic myeloid leukemia, bone marrow cancer. So, yikes! It's chronic, and it's uncommon. It's rare. His family wants no comment, of course. He's sentenced to 16 years, and he was convicted in 2022. So he wouldn't be getting out anyway to about 2038.
Yeah, he has to do his time. He has to do his
time. So
that be y'all problem. Y'all don't be trying to do y'all time. Like if you do something that's crazy and it affects people's lives and their livelihood, the way they carry themselves, the way they have to think about themselves, eventually in the long run. Nigga, you deserve to be in there, like,
and you deserve whatever consequences come with it. So, and that's how we feel on that. Sorry for the victims, but Harvey Weinstein, Rose Eyes, if you can't see on YouTube. Yeah. Speaking of, we talked about Diddy last week. I just want to touch on this. I don't know if y'all seen. Did you see his kids post a little post for him saying that they support him, and they still...
Wasn't it Quincy?
It was Quincy who did that. It really pissed me off because Quincy, that ain't today. Damn. But you know, I just want to touch on that because it was very off-putting for me.
I mean, like he considers him to be his father. So.
Obviously, we'll put the post on YouTube so y'all can see. But it was very interesting. Nevertheless, because
everybody deserves to have a father figure.
Everybody does.
I mean, this is not the right father figure, as you can see.
Because as we talked about, his sons are going down with him. I don't know, Quincy, if you want to be a part of the sons going down with Diddy, but
because they allegedly got Christian.
They got Christian and they have Justin. They have both of the sons right now in investigation, so they're just not locked up. But we have something even bigger to talk about. Speaking of locked up,
breaking news. Lil Durk has been arrested.
You know, you say Lil Durk. You say little, like last week, Little Meech. You never say Lil. Lil
Durk.
Little Durk.
Lil
Durk.
Lil Durk has been arrested. Apparently he was trying to flee from government officials
to Italy.
No, they had three different flights for 3 different places that he was supposed to go. Italy, Dubai, and somewhere else. So he was trying to throw them off track. But he had a private jet that I think he was taking the private jet to Italy, if anything.
That's what they said in the files. But if you don't know, why was he fleeing? Let's get into it. So, U.S. rapper Lil Durk arrested over murder for hire plot. Lil Durk was arrested in Florida, Broward County to be exact.
Yeah, the worst county to be arrested in Florida.
Aye. So, Grammy Award-winning U.S. rapper Lil Durk has been arrested on a charge of murder for hire, according to CBS News. Police records seen by U.S. media show the star, real name Durk Devontae Banks, was arrested in Broward County, Florida on Thursday night and is being held without bond. The arrest comes after 5 people with ties to Banks' hip-hop group, Only the Family, OTF, were reported to have been charged in Chicago in connection with the 2022 shooting that killed the cousin of rival rapper Quando Rondo. And we'll put the pictures if you're here on YouTube. Lil Durk has had 6 albums in the U.S. Billboard charts, charting top 5 since 2019, and also had collaboratings with stars like Drake, J. Cole on hit singles. So we could talk about his violence, his history, I guess. We can get into that. I guess we'll go all the way back about OTF. We'll talk about OTF. So, well, speaking of his music first, he has received. I don't think he's won any Grammys, but he's received 4 Grammy Award nominations.
Lil Durk? Mm-hmm. He's 33?
33 years old.
Wow. Me's a young girl. And he's a young girl.
You thought he was his age?
No, I thought he was in our age.
No,
man.
I knew Durk was older. That's why I was like, he's too old for this. But anyway, Lil Durk founded OTF in 2010, and the group are at the center of the city's drill rap scene. Drill rap is huge in Chicago. If you know, you know. It's a hip hop big thing. They don't play. They even have UK drill rap. So if you're in UK, you probably know about it too. Officials allege that 5 men were charged on Wednesday, organized the 2022 shooting in LA as direct retaliation for the 2020 death of King Von, who was signed to OTF.
Yes.
A friend of Quando Rondo was charged with King Von's death, but the charges were later dropped. Quando Rondo was not arrested or charged.
Yes.
The Chicago Sun-Times reported that the new indictment against 5 men alleges that an unnamed co-conspirator offered money and lucrative music opportunities with OTF to anyone who took part in the killing of Quando Rondo. In 2022, some of the accused men allegedly shot at a car traveling with Quando Rondo, his sister, and his cousin, Savaya Robinson. Quando Rondo and his sister were unharmed, but Savaya Robinson died. Earlier this month, the mother of another Chicago rapper, FBG Duck, reportedly filed a lawsuit accusing Lil Durk, OTF, and King Von of being involved of shooting him dead in 2020. Meanwhile, 2 years ago, Lil Durk had charges, including attempted murder, dropped following a non-fatal shooting in Atlanta.
But I thought they caught the guy that did that to Doug. I thought they caught that guy the same day.
It must not been him. Maybe evidence must have came out that it wasn't him. That's why I said evidence.
Okay, so what about what they did to Durk brother? What about what they did to Durk brother? And this was after the King Von incident, I believe, where they killed Durk brother. Like, I think they killed Durk
I'm not
brother
trying to be
like 2022.
Funny. If it was a sloppy criminal, it was a sloppy criminal. If it won't sloppy, it won't sloppy. Obviously, if he didn't get caught, it won't sloppy.
Listen, it's just too much going on when it comes down to the Chicago gang violence. I don't want to get into it.
It's the same as Atlanta. It's the same as Atlanta.
No, I don't think so. When it comes down to Chicago, it's way rougher.
But you have to think,
them niggas is on site. Like,
I beg to differ.
Okay.
I think Atlanta's the same.
Okay.
I think Atlanta's the same. Miami's the same.
Chirac. We're talking about Chirac. Where they're doing
Houston, I would argue
where they're constantly doing mass
shootings. I would argue that Houston. Okay, if not Atlanta, Houston's the same.
Okay, I would say Houston and Chirac is kind of on the same.
Okay, I would say Atlanta's probably under, but Houston and Chicago's the same. Especially with rap. Especially with rap.
Because they get back fast.
Because they get back.
You see what happened to that guy and when he posted the picture.
Yes, about shooting at somebody, and then literally the same night they were like, "Rest in peace, bro." Yeah. I can't believe it was you. These rappers are not playing. Like we said, you reap what you sow. You live by the gun, you die by the gun, and you can go jail by the gun.
Foolio also, the Florida rapper.
Yes.
Remember they shot Foolio.
I was about to say rest in peace, but he shot
Foolio earlier this year, and then them killed Foolio.
Sure did. And was joking, saying they smoking on Foolio. So you can't do certain things out here in the street and don't think it's about to come back to you, especially if you a sloppy criminal.
Yeah, I get you.
And I'm not trying to be funny. If you moving in a big pack, somebody ain't solid. had no idea that the cousin had died. I thought it was like, yeah, he's going down.
Yeah,
I thought it was like a conspiracy to murder. That's why I thought it was conspiracy charges. Yeah, he's going down.
I didn't know the cousin had died.
I didn't know the cousin had died. Yeah,
he's definitely going down.
He's going down, especially if it was noted that he was going to give privileges to OTF, and that's his family. He think he Suge Knight. I'm not trying to be funny. He think he should. He do think he should. Didn't he tell India? This like Death Row Records.
Oh yeah, he did. He was like,
he said this Death Row.
You ain't never leaving.
You ain't never leaving. He think
bitch.
he should.
You
he
my
think he
bitch.
should. Yeah. Comment if you think he Suge Knight or want to be Suge Knight. I don't know. I think a lot of.
Sorry.
You have an attention of a squirrel. I need you to focus.
You have an attention of a squirrel.
We're about to finish. Wow. So, okay. And that's why you were mentioning earlier. You think
you have an attention of a squirrel.
Yeah. Snap my girl back. But I think that's why you were mentioning earlier, too, about pulling up his songs in the courtroom. I feel like 100% they're going to do that.
Yeah. The Pooh Shiesty song. Wait, what?
While she's pulling up the song, I'll read a snippet. They said Martin Estrada, the U.S. attorney for L.A., called the shooting a cold-blooded murder. The shooting occurred in the open at a gas station at a busy intersection, endangering many others in the area. Estrada stated in the statement, "Violent gun crime of this sort is devastating to our community, and we will have zero tolerance for those who perpetrate such callous acts of violence." FBI agent Sarah Corcoran said in her affidavit that OTF members engage in violence, including murder and assault, at the direction of banks to maintain their status in OTF. Dirk's representatives did not immediately respond to emails Friday seeking comment. According to Corcoran's affidavit and other federal court documents, the shooting stems from November 2020 slaying of OTF rapper King Von at an Atlanta nightclub after Von and Rondo got into a fight. Records say a friend of Rondo's pulled the gun, shot Von several times, killing him. Von, whose real name was Davon Bennett, had two singles, Crazy Story and Took Her to the O. Authorities say Dirk made it known that he would pay a bounty to anyone who killed Rondo, whose name is Taquan Bowman. Almost 2 years later, a murder plot quickly came together. So this is coming directly from the LA attorney. Wow, this is the direct story. On August 18th, 2022, Dirk's associates learned that Rondo was staying at an LA hotel. That day, DeAndre Wilson, Keith Jones, David Lindsay, Asa Houston, and a fifth unnamed suspect flew from Chicago to San Diego and then drove to LA using funds provided by Dirk, Corcoran said. That day, Dirk allegedly texted an associate arranging the flights, "Don't book no flights under no names involved with me." Corcoran said there's video evidence that Dirk was staying at a house in the San Bernardino Valley that day. Once arriving in LA, the OTF members met Kayvon Grant, who had flown there on a private jet. Grant, a top OTF associate, got the men hotel rooms, purchased 4 ski masks, and obtained 2 luxury sedans, court records say. Grant allegedly gave Jones, Lindsay, and a third unnamed suspect guns, including one that had been converted into a machine gun. Jesus. The next day, the group allegedly followed Rondo and Robinson as they drove a Cadillac Escalade to a LA marijuana dispensary, a West Hollywood clothing store, and then a gas station across the street from the Beverly Center. There, Houston allegedly parked his car behind the gas station so Jones, Lindsay, and the unnamed defendant could ambush Rondo. They got out and opened fire, killing Robinson, who was standing outside the Escalade, but missing Rondo, the indictment and news stories about the shooting say. The suspects then went to an In-N-Out hamburger stand where they discussed payment with Grant and then flew home to Chicago from San Diego. Corcoran and other documents say Wilson allegedly later paid Jones and Lindsay an undisclosed amount. Grant, Jones, Lindsay, Wilson, and Houston were arrested Thursday in Chicago on conspiracy to commit murder for hire charges. No attorney information was immediately available for those men in court records. After the arrest, Corcoran wrote Dirk booked 2 flights from South Florida airports, one to Dubai and one to Switzerland. He then booked a private jet to Italy, like Brad had said, and was arrested in Miami before he could board it. Dirk and the other defendants are being held pending their transfer to LA. So they're in Miami and they're about to be sent
to be expedited to
LA. Wow. In 2019 because it happened in LA. Wow. And he was in San Bernardino Valley, so he was there too.
Yeah.
In 2019, Dirk and King Von were charged in Atlanta with a drive-by shooting that left a man wounded in the leg. Prosecutors dropped the charge.
Why y'all be doing this with the LAPD and the
They try it every time
because
too hard
they know
and Atlanta PD
and the Miami PD. You don't see Miami PD right just saw? Like they're gonna come and get you, bro. Stop. It's a triangle. Stop the bullshit. Like
live by the gun, die by the gun, and you have money. Like that's what kills.
It's literally a big triangle. Like.
You have the money, you have the means, and you still want to put yourself in that life.
You can't put yourself at risk. Like
you had 10 kids. How many kids does he have?
I think he has 10 kids.
Why do you not think about your 10 children's faces doing that?
It's about getting back. It's about getting back,
and that's so sad.
Men
can't just let it go.
No, but I feel like the fans pressured Little Dirk into that because I don't know if you seen the tweets when King Von got killed.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dirk got to get back.
Dirk, you not gonna get back.
Yeah.
I feel like all of this shit is social media.
It's about manhood, but also about manhood too.
It's about manhood, but it's also social media based too. Like, bruh, they forced that man into getting back. Like, I'm not gonna say like they forced him, but he fell into the peer pressure, if anything.
And it's so sad. And here we're getting into it, like you said, like the pressure. Like, okay, Dirk, 22, 2 years after Von slaying, Dirk had denied involvement in 2014. He pleaded guilty to felony aggravated unlawful use of a weapon and felony possession of a firearm that he was seen carrying on a Chicago street. He was spared jail time. 2 villages in Chicago western suburbs, Bellwood and Broadview, last week honored Dirk and announced collaborations with his charity, Neighborhood Heroes Foundation, to provide youth mentors.
Yes.
But on Friday, Broadview Mayor Katrina Thompson announced she had severed ties to Neighborhood Heroes and have withdrawn the honorary key to the village given Dirk. He literally had the key to his neighborhood, his city.
Yeah.
She took it away 2 days later because of the things you're doing. How are you a mentor to the youth? If you're doing it, you're showing them like you need to get back. Like you have a future, you have a life.
I mean, like just like with the power shit, if anything, you can't try to be
Ghost.
just
on power.
You can't try to be Ghost.
We'll put that up here too.
Because that's basically what he's trying to do. What he tried to do. He tried to be Ghost.
Ghost
in the real life, in IRL. Like, listen, bro, all that shit gonna catch back up to you. It's either they gonna kill you or they gonna get you like this.
And it happened the same way in Ghost, in Power. So you should have learned that on set. Personally.
You came after the fact. After they killed Ghost.
You should have learned. You either in jail.
I don't watch Power. I don't know what's going on. But apparently he was just about to get back at the Tejadas or whatever they call them.
The Tejadas.
Yeah.
Period. And we seen, well, I ain't gonna spoil that. I haven't even seen it. But Twitter just spoiled it for me. But you seen how that usually ends. Somebody's either dead or in jail. You live by the gun, you die by the gun, or you gotta keep running.
Mm-hmm.
So you have kids. It's time. You're 33. I don't give a hell if you was 21. You need to start thinking about your actions, your consequences. Your actions have consequences. Whether you have good actions or bad actions, they always have consequences.
You're not Lil Durk anymore, bro.
You're Big Durk.
You're a big man. You need to
act like it.
They was eating me up on Instagram. I'm gonna put it right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cause she was like, oh damn, like
he just had to keep to his city. Like they know how to tear a black man down. But my whole thing is like, bro, when you put yourself in fire, just deal with it afterwards. Deal with the consequences.
Deal with the burns.
Because he didn't have to do that. He simply could have just left it alone.
Like, and to kill the cousin and he's going down. Like, that's what I'm saying.
But I mean, like, it's just get back. It's just get back. I don't give a fuck who I catch.
I mean, it is, but I guess he don't give a fuck if he go to jail either. I hope he better not appeal his sentence.
Listen.
I feel like shit like that, you need to take your charge.
When it comes down to them Chicago rappers,
you take your charge.
Yeah, I mean, like, you take your charge, but he gonna appeal it.
You take your charge. You were the one that headed this. Take your shit like a man. If anything, let your niggas, the 5 ones that you paid, let them take the appeal. Let them take that. You set it up. You paid them. Anybody who's money hungry, who's opportunity hungry, is gonna take it.
Yeah, of course.
It don't matter
like
if
the shit what happened with Young Dolph. They only gave the nigga $800.
Yeah.
Nigga only got $800.
And half the murders we see on these crime TV shows, they don't be getting no money barely. But it's just the thrill of maybe. So if you're heading a murder, I think you just gotta take it. Take it like the big dog should.
Yeah, my whole thing is,
cause Suge taking his. I ain't never seen Suge appeal. Suge ain't ever appeal. I'm sorry to keep talking about you, Suge. We love you over here, but
you want from him or something?
I don't. He's an abusive man. That's not for me. But I'm just saying.
You blow off my
But he's one of the main ones that started off doing shit like this. It was him.
Right. That's why he in there now.
And that's why he in there now. Ain't appealing.
He took that shit.
He took that shit. That's what I'm saying. Dirk, you need to take your shit. Mr. Death Row. Take it. Okay, anyway. Y'all know you only get the exclusives here. But yeah, if you want to see us on YouTube, go ahead and check out our YouTube. And if you want to check us out on RSS, Spotify, we got that as well. We love y'all. And yeah, it's been a crazy time.
It's been a crazy week.
But we making it.
Let's see what they did.
Yeah.
Well, let's see
what's happening next week.
Yeah, like,
stay safe, y'all.
Well, crime lovers, that's a wrap on this week's Celebs Mischief and Mayhem. We've learned that fame doesn't protect you from felonies or apparently from being robbed twice.
Right? And if this week taught us anything, it's that Hollywood is one shady neighborhood. From Power to The Slammer with Lil Durk's drama. Kim's high security problems. You know it's juicy when the scandals are better than TV shows.
So true. And remember, folks, just because they're on the red carpet doesn't mean they're not this close to the police lineup.
Or at least their next court date. But until next time, keep it scandalous, but keep it out of the headlines.
Or make it really good if you do.
I know, that's right.
Bye, besties.